saying I do was easy. I mean, it is till death do us part, right?
Welcome to Date, Marry, Kill, a true crime podcast about not so true love. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Nora.
Why do I sound like I'm about to cry?
I don't know. You sounded really sad starting that one up. I was like...
Didn't I? My mind was somewhere else, but I'm not sad. But I'm just because, look, I'm trying to pick my fingernail with this, and I'm thinking like, oh, I don't want to go in too far because then I'm going to hurt myself. So I was being like very careful. So I think I was talking very slow so you didn't like...
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You know, like...
Yeah.
You know, when you get excited because you talk fast.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's like when you turn the radio down so you can see where you're going?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know why, but I relate so much to that.
So yeah, that was me right now. I was turning down my voice so I can.
Oh my God.
So I did not stab myself. Only because earlier I was cleaning up and I was reaching in the bottom of the trash bag for something. I'm not going to tell this whole fucking story, but I got poked by a needle. Like a sewing needle.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant my heroin needle. Just kidding.
No, I have that little bin for you. Have you not been using that?
Whoops.
Oh my God.
I thought that was for my tampons. Just kidding. That's what that skull was for.
Well, I mean, either way, like it's something that's like you poke.
Okay.
So,
poke.
Tampons or heroin needles, they're all the fucking same. That's true, right? That's sort of true.
That's who you're talking to.
Talking to you.
Hello from the other side.
Do you ever see she's talking about?
Adele.
Wait, what the other side? What the other side of what? Because that makes me think like somebody's dead. So I don't know any other words to that song except for that part. So I'm gonna go read the lyrics because I want to know what the fuck she means. The other side. What is that?
So this past summer, I got on a huge Adele binge. I would listen to her album so much. And I would put it in the back. Oh my God, Jackie.
Yeah. And?
I'm going to tell your husband you did it.
Shut the fuck up.
And I, for some reason, am drawing blank on the words right now, but I could probably sing the whole song to you if it was on. Sorry, that was my phone. Hello from the eye. We haven't talked in a while. I just called to say sorry for something. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's
she
good.
has to say she's sorry because she has unfinished business. She's a fucking ghost.
Yep. This is like a Sixth Sense movie. It turns out she was the ghost all along.
I don't want your life.
I don't want your life.
Oh, no. That's Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
Not...
Tan.
Ooh.
Did I just spit on you?
No. I was going to say, ooh, we should wear the whipped cream bikinis for our beach party.
Yeah, I don't think my husband would like that.
Why wouldn't he like that?
I mean, in front of everybody, he would not like that. He would like it at home.
Well, then just save it for later.
Okay.
Okay.
This is going to be totally rant, but the idea of having like foreplay with food and stuff, it's just not I just like, it's sticky and like, I'm not into it is what I'm trying to say. Not that you guys need to know or anything, but because we were talking about the bikini, like, I don't know.
Have you ever tasted a dick all by itself?
What do you mean?
It needs some flavor. Put a little Tabasco on that shit.
Could you imagine?
No.
Cause for divorce.
It'd be fucking burning off the...
Seriously.
I forgot a little pee-pee hole.
I meant like on girls. You know how they do the whole like
and...
whipped cream and strawberry stuff? I'm just like, no, because I'm sticky.
Yeah, I don't want to be sticky. Also, I like my food for later. After.
Yeah.
And
like immediately, like a cigarette, you know?
Right. One cheeseburger.
Thank you, sir. But can we go get some In-N-Out now?
But I was going to say, also, yeah, I don't want fruit. Like, don't try to feed me grapes after we fucked. I want a cheeseburger or give me some French fried potatoes.
Yeah, I love French fries, potatoes.
Okay, we're going to have to start a food podcast because that's all we ever fucking talk about. Just like earlier.
I feel like all our conversations, one, lead to food, obviously. But two, if it's the specific food we seem to talk about often is either
potatoes?
fried chicken or potatoes. Always. And we don't discriminate with our potatoes.
Nope.
You can talk about any kind of potatoes.
And we're gonna eat them. We're
Yep.
gonna put them in our mouth like they're fucking dicks with Tabasco. Hot damn!
How damn.
I got a question.
Tell me.
Did you know? I didn't know. Okay. Again, I always say this. I know that when I tell you stories, they always sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's usually because they don't, because it's always the day before is when I had come up with whatever, right? So I was perusing articles of true crime and bullshit. And I found out that that guy, Derek Chauvin, or however you say his name, Chauvin, his wife filed for divorce. Did you know that?
I think I had read something after the fact, but I've seen so many headlines about this dick that I'm not even sure
Well,
how to keep up.
first it shocked me because she filed for divorce because just a lot of people don't, you know, they're just like, oh, that's my husband. And of course he's a racist. Me too. But
Me too.
Suzanne's a fucking racist. Okay. She requested to change her last name.
Oh, yes,
For
girl.
the, yeah, right? That's what I thought too. I was like, fuck, this bitch meant business.
yeah.
Because it's not like, oh, I'm going to divorce you. I don't want to associate with you. It's like, no, I don't have anything to do with you. I don't want anybody to associate me
Also, that
with
just
you
sounds,
at all.
That sounds like she was just like, she'd been contemplating it. You know
You
what I
think
mean?
so?
I mean, like, it's easier just to be like, let's get a divorce and then keep the last name or whatever the fuck. Because, like, why go through all that work? But she seemed like she's been ready to exit.
She might have been because they separated on May 28th, which was 3 days after George Floyd died. So 3 days. So she didn't waste no fucking time. So, I mean, maybe she was already on the verge and this just kicked her off. She didn't ask for a spousal support either.
What the fuck that guy have to offer?
Well,
Whatever he has.
But he's probably nothing,
Yeah.
or in this instance, maybe
in the case of the police, they probably gonna give him his pension anyways because
maybe perhaps something like that. But she didn't want nothing. She didn't want his fucking last name. She didn't want his goddamn money. She didn't want his fucking dick with Tabasco sauce on it. She said no to everything.
more power to her.
Right? I find that very interesting. I was like,
I
holy
dig it.
shit, you go, girl. Speaking of you go, girls,
You go, girl.
you said you'd marry Bill Gates. Huh? Just answer the question.
Yes, I would still marry Bill Gates.
Okay, let's see what you say in a second. Look, I wrote that down because I knew you were going to say yes. There was sexual harassment claims against Bill's longtime money manager, Michael Larson. They were brought on by the manager of a bike shop. When the accuser could no longer take it, she threatened legal action if there was no resolution. It seems as if Bill just swept it under the rug with some money. The woman agreed and signed a non-disclosure agreement. While Larson was put on leave for the incident, this happened in 2017, he still has his job.
Is this the one when he stepped down before they can ask him to step down?
Nope.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, continue.
So Bill's wife, Melinda, was not happy about any of this and hired independents to conduct an investigation, but it seems nothing came of it because Bill Gates made it go
Bill
away with
Gates,
his
he's got-
fucking money, right?
Yeah.
Would you still marry Bill Gates?
Would I still marry him? I mean,
Knowing that.
I've seen a lot of things come out about him that I'm like, oh, I feel so bad that I liked him. But
Same.
no, well, I think that that's the thing. Like, we all have this perception of somebody, and that's why, like, I've had
Yep.
many chances to meet, like, when I was younger, my favorite band is Deftones. I mean, I'm literally wearing a Deftones shirt right now.
Why?
I've been to many fucking Deftones concerts, and I've had the opportunity to meet them, but I'm like, no, I don't need to know that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I just want them to stay as cool as fuck as they are in my mind.
Oh, yeah,
You know
because
what I
you
mean?
have this picture of them, and that's
we
who
don't
they
know,
are to you.
especially people like Bill Gates and stuff. Like, right now, he's an older, sweet-looking man. He, like, what they put out, obviously, especially because he's a billionaire, he can sweep this under the rug. If regular rich people can sweep shit like this under the rug, like, of course he can sweep shit like this under the rug. You know what I mean? So, like, all I know about him is that he had been with his wife for so long, and that he was I mean, the way his work ethic is still fucking amazing, but that he has daughters and yada yada. But recently, I mean, guess since the whole divorce thing, like, he's cheated on his wife, I've seen like 2 other accusation of like him sexually assaulting his like an employee or something like that. One of them to the point where like I think I read something about how they were gonna ask him to step down, and he stepped down on his like he beat them to the punch, basically.
You're telling my whole fucking story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no, I
go
didn't
ahead.
know any of that
Go
shit.
ahead.
But it's just crazy because I'm like, it's wild. Like we are
It is
here
wild.
judging people, and we don't know people. You know what
don't.
I mean? Like,
Well, I was standing out in my kitchen and I have my little Echo show or whatever.
Yeah.
So it always tells you headlines or
Yeah.
like how to make cake or whatever the fuck it is. And so standing there washing my dishes and all of a sudden it came up and it's like Bill Gates. I forgot what it said exactly. And I was like, oh, what the fuck are they talking about? So then I went and I Googled it. And of course it was like the news for the
why didn't
day
you
or
just
whatever.
ask Alexa, read me the article?
Well, I was going to, but then by the time I had like turned
Oh,
off
it
the
had already
water
gone
and
to the
stuff,
next
like
one.
it already went to the next one.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
like, well,
Okay.
actually, tell me about Bill Gates. And it's like, well, Williams. No, I'm just
No,
kidding. She didn't say
yeah.
anything. But it was too late. And so
Yeah.
then she couldn't read me the article. So I had to go sit down. And
Yeah, when I read
I
that
needed
one,
something to talk about today anyway. So
when I read that one about him stepping down before they asked him, I was like, Bill, that makes you look real fucking shady, Bill. So after that one, I was like, the things he have to done in his lifetime. You know what I mean?
you know it.
Especially because when you're young and you're rich, and
When you're old and rich.
I mean, 100%. I mean, and he spent so much time working. Like, he put in a lot of time working. So, like, when he got that money, you know, he had a lot of downtime to do things he shouldn't have fucking be doing. But
Of course. But
Bill, I want a divorce.
William. No,
and-
not yet. Hold on.
We don't want a divorce yet?
I don't know.
Okay, tell me why.
You'll have to wait a minute.
All right.
Okay. Bill pursued women who worked for him at his company and at his foundation that he runs with his wife. So it wasn't just Microsoft. It was also this, whatever the foundation was. I should have fucking wrote it down, but I didn't. So in 2000, the board of directors at Microsoft began an investigation into an allegation that he sought a relationship with an employee. Bill's spokeswoman confirms that this was true. He resigned after this came to light. But is that illegal in the sense, or is that just tacky as fuck? And
I think, I don't know. That's like that thin line that I'm always talking about. How, like, where do you meet people? I mean, one, he was married, so he probably shouldn't be trying to meet people.
right, but I think he meets them all at his fucking job.
Well, where do you meet half of your boyfriends if it wasn't like in school or at work?
Oh, I think it was all at school or work.
I
I don't
mean,
think I've ever.
Everyone I've ever dated, and I guess, I mean, I've never been in a manager position where, like, I guess it's frowned upon to date people that aren't at that manager level. So, but everyone I've dated was either when I was in school or when I was at work.
Yeah.
So, like, how is it okay for me to date my coworker, but if my manager tried to date my coworker, like, there's some blurry lines there, but
Well, that's how I feel too, because I was like, I don't think it's illegal unless, of course, you had a company policy
unless
against
it's like
it.
your Bill and I'm Nora, that's 16. I don't know why I would be working for you, but then if you're
It's an
hitting on me,
internship.
then it's 100% illegal. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
But I think this lady was, she was old enough because she worked for him and it was consensual and all
Yeah.
that stuff and everything. So, I mean, I think it's just kind of tacky.
yeah,
He's married and somebody at your job. I feel like if we work together in all aspects at Microsoft and at the foundation, like, fucking
Have
go
some
find
respect for-
Cheryl who works
yeah.
at Burger King, please,
Yes.
because I don't want to know this person. Or if one person knows, there's a lot of people. You know, I'm
Well,
sorry,
and
but I'm
there's-
not fucking Bill Gates and then not telling somebody.
right.
You know, like I'm gonna tell somebody.
Yeah. Well, also, I'm not Bill Gates' side chick and not telling anybody either. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's gonna know. Somebody's gonna know, and then somebody's gonna
100%.
tell somebody. And so then when
And
you walk in,
yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh my god, I'm
well,
fucking
and that's
her
the
husband.
thing. That's
She's
the
got to
thing.
run in her pantyhose, and I'm fucking her husband."
Seriously. That's the thing that makes it real tacky. Like, bro, your wife, I mean, like, she works with you.
Yeah. So I just think it's, ugh.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think it was illegal. So, whatever. In 2008, Jeffrey Epstein faced allegations of sex trafficking, soliciting, and other gross ass shit.
Man, if anybody, fuck that guy.
Well, a lot of underage people did, unfortunately. Yeah. And it was no secret, especially in the circles he frequented. So why did 3 years after that, after these allegations and trials and convictions, I believe, did Bill choose to befriend and remain friends with Jeffrey? Even after his wife told him she was not a fan of that behavior? I'm sorry, if somebody gets busted for fucking child trafficking and prostitution and all that, I'm not gonna be your friend.
Well,
unless,
even if you tell me, I think that guy's doing this, and even if it's not proven, I would still be like, fuck that guy.
Right. I still would be like, ooh, I'm weary now. I'm kind of.
I don't want to be caught in the same circle as that fool.
No, I mean, if you're just cheating on your wife, it's like, oh, that guy cheated on his wife. It's like, all right, I'm still gonna have a fucking scotch with him. Like, I'm not friends with his wife, so what can I do about it? I'm not gonna be the bearer of bad news. But yeah, I mean, if this was a big thing. Yeah. It wasn't just.
It was fucking everywhere.
It was everywhere, literally everywhere.
Well, and literally everyone and their mothers knows this dude. Like, I feel like we live in a very shady place. Anyways, and then?
While I was shocked by the news of this divorce, it was clearly a long time coming. Once it was readily available news, the friendship between Epstein and Gates, she hired divorce lawyers in 2019. So even though we're just hearing about their divorce, it's been an ongoing process since 2019.
I feel like she's like true to what she wants to do with her foundation, and I heard her on a podcast, and she's just like super great. Like, she really, honestly, just wants to help people.
Yeah, I think she's a truly good person.
I feel like that's what she really is, and I feel like at one point in her life, maybe Bill was right there with her, but
now he's just on some other shit. Rumor has it that Bill would tell Jeffrey that his marriage was toxic and he was unhappy. So fucking full of shit. I wonder if this all happened on Epstein's private jet that Bill flew on, or at one of Epstein's parties where I'm sure dozens of underage girls were present. I think I wrote that down.
And the toxicness is from home, not him, not hanging out with homeboy.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm sorry, but I don't see that coming from your wife. Now, I know, and we've had this discussion, I'm a fucking bitch. Like, that's it. Like, I understand how women can be, a wife can be, like, just, you know, somebody else on the other side of a relationship, whether it be female or male. Everybody's got their own things. But in this, again, we don't know her. Yeah. But I don't feel like she was a toxic person. Do I feel like she was a regular wife who wanted her husband to stop sticking his dick in other women? Yes. If you're going to call that toxic, well, I mean, you should probably fucking get a dictionary, but whatever.
Also, aren't you supposed to be the smartest, one of the smartest men? Like
that's what I don't get.
I don't get it. Like, how can, I don't know. Also, like, men are gonna hate me, but like, I feel like most men are such babies. Like, you tell them one thing and it's like, oh, you're nagging me all my life, and it's like, calm your tits. Jesus.
Calm your tits.
Calm your tits.
So on the surface, haha, get it? It's a Microsoft joke. It doesn't look as if Bill Gates has done anything illegal. However, the more that this gets dug into, anything can happen.
Maybe he paid homeboy to go and kill homeboy.
Look, I just put shit. Maybe he's the one who killed Jeffrey Epstein. It's right here.
Oh my God, Jackie. I read your mind.
Or she read my notes, because y'all know y'all know she peeps, because I have to say something to her.
But you had them closed today in your notebook.
I do, and I'm writing in cursive, which is weird. My handwriting always changes.
I got LASIK, but I'm not like fucking Superman.
Laser eyes. Did Bill Gates make you Microsoft eyes? So there were like talks between the two about business and philanthropy. So maybe some money changed hands to give the illusion of legal transactions. But it was for something illicit and underage. I shouldn't have said that sexy because there's nothing sexy about being
But
underage.
also
But whatever.
I feel like a lot of I don't know how to say his last
Jeffrey
name.
Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein. Like, that was his job to keep things to look like if they were
Legit.
Like,
Exactly. Like they went
you
to
were
him
money
because
laundering.
of
is
course
what you were doing, homeboy.
Absolutely. He's got a lot at risk and a ton of disposable income. When Jeffrey came under fire again and the public found out about the relationship, he just turns up dead. I mean, because that's what happened.
I mean, you're not lying.
How hard would it be for Bill Gates to cover his tracks? He's a tech genius who's already... I wrote mastered the cover up, but he didn't. Everybody found out about your affairs, Bill, so you're not that fucking smart. Anyway.
He's like, it only took you fucking forever, but whatever.
It only took you 20 years.
But anyways.
But, I mean...
No, it's
right?
true.
Like, think about it. That was my first thought. I was like, holy shit, what if he fucking had him murdered? Because once you dig into Jeffrey Epstein, you're going to dig into all of his stuff. You're going to know all the people he talked to.
Well, also, that's what I was going to say.
Friends.
Bill's not even one of the suspects that I had on before. There's so many people that knew Jeff Epstein that I'm just like...
Now he's
Bill
in the
Clinton
mix.
could have done it. I mean, hello.
I mean, yeah, he was just photographed with so many famous people.
Yeah.
And I think when you're that person and you do those things, there's always going to be rumors. Yeah. So why would you be friends with somebody has rumors about them if you're not fucking in on it?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Especially, I mean, you guys are in the public eye. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, if I die, it's Bill Gates. So you just go have him arrested, please. Because I uncovered the truth.
We both die the same day.
No, but this podcast is proof. And from what I've noticed, we have at least 11 people that listen to us all the fucking time.
Shotties to our 11 people.
Woo, woo. Sometimes it used to be 15, but I think people got mad because sometimes we're not here. Oh, speaking of which, we're not going to be here next week because I wouldn't expect you to be here because you leave.
I don't leave till Friday.
Are you going to be here next Wednesday?
I mean, if you...
Are you sure you're going to be here next Wednesday?
Yeah, we're leaving Friday and we're not coming back till Thursday.
I thought you guys were, what is this, May? Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought you guys were leaving Thursday.
Oh, yeah. We're leaving the 27th through the 3rd.
Okay, so then it will be the June 2nd.
So I won't come, I won't be here. I'll be here next week, but not the following week.
Okay. Nobody listened to what I just said. Okay, bye. No.
Okay.
So how many women did Bill pursue and how many actually said yes? We don't know at this time, but I'm pretty sure we will, soon, you know?
I also feel like a lot of women did say yes, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, wine me and dine me. You know what I mean?
And 69 me.
And 69 me.
And did he go after all of them in a similar manner he did with his soon-to-be ex-wife? With at least one yes. Yeah, so the women...
Is this the girl that vacationed with them?
Somebody vacationed with him?
Have you seen that? I saw that one girl that he, his previous high school girlfriend or, someone he had dated at one point, that everybody knew about. I guess his girlfriend before...
He got married?
I think he still had, while they were married... and what's her name was aware of it, that they would all vacation together and stuff like that. Maybe I made that up to make it more oh my god, this fucking guy, but yeah, look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna still talk to you. In 2006, at a company meeting, a female employee held a presentation that Bill must have really enjoyed. Once it was over, he emailed the woman and requested a dinner date. The New York Times received a quote from the sent email that read, "If this makes you uncomfortable, pretend it never happened." Which is exactly what she did. She just fucking ignored it. But, I mean, that's good for you, woman. Say no. If you know he's married, I don't know. I couldn't say yes to somebody who I knew was married. I would never. A few years later, he approached another employee at a cocktail party and also asked her out. So yeah, he works with all of these women. Like most of the women he asks out, he fucking
Also,
worked
like,
with.
why do you want to date people that you're going to see every day? When you're done with them, what are you going to do? Like, oh, there's Lisa. Her sex was bad. Like, what are you going to do? You know
Poor
what
Lisa
I
with her
mean?
bad sex.
Fucking Lisa.
Well, he did seem to ask several women who worked for him out. He may have also been a gentleman about it.
I do.
Well, the ones who have spoken about it said that they didn't feel threatened and they felt comfortable refusing. Like, it wasn't like, oh, date me or you're going to lose your job or anything like that. He was just like, hey, let's go have dinner. No? Okay, cool, bye. Like, somebody down the hall will.
Okay, hold on. I found this. It says, you'll never guess the crazy clause in their, like, prenup that Bill and Melinda had. Apparently, their clause was, man, I should have it said, okay, continue, sorry.
Oh, okay. So while Bill was out there chasing skirts, Melinda was hardcore rallying for women empowerment. Good for her for leaving that trash behind. I think in a relationship, there are some things you can look past or get over, but when your morals don't line up, you realize it's time to get the hell out. You can't take steps ahead when you've got dead weight on your ankles. It just doesn't make sense. So, good for her for getting out of that garbage-ass marriage.
It says, according to Morning Future, Bill and Melinda Gates did sign a prenup that guaranteed he could spend 1 weekend a year with his ex.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You'll have to look into it because and she's like goofy looking. Like, sorry, that's rude. But isn't she like goofy looking? I'm rude.
She looks very wholesome and like very like wife next door. Like she makes sugar cookies. She drives the
wifey.
volleyball girls around, and you know, she looks like she tries to be the cool mom and takes her daughter shopping at Coach.
Anyways, but yeah, that's the rumor.
Damn, I gotta know more about this. In other findings, Jeff Bezos also cheated on his wife.
That guy just is a piece of S.
But her timeline of getting remarried is a little fast-paced, so perhaps there was an equal opportunity going on here.
Hey there.
And I'm just going to add, Mrs. X Bezos definitely has a type. Her new husband looks almost the same. Jeff Bezos is cuter, but her new husband is like bald and like they have the same kind of like face. I was like, what the fuck? I would not. I'm sorry. If I got
it's gonna
divorced,
be the complete opposite.
It's gonna be the complete opposite. I'm gonna get somebody like tan and I don't know what's the opposite of my husband.
I don't know. We can't see past that because we like our husbands right now.
Without a mustache,
no
who
glasses,
never wears a hat.
Never wears a hat.
Maybe like short.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
maybe not social.
Yeah.
Not likable.
Oh, I like this guy already. Don't fucking take me out. Let's just stay home. As for Elon, it seems he unknowingly attended a sex party, owns companies that are accused of sexual wrongdoings, and was photoed with Ghislaine Maxwell. I have a hard time saying her name. But yeah, Jeffrey Epstein's.
Dude.
Yeah. But for the most part is squeaky clean in the allegations aspect personally. Let's just hope he takes the ones against his company seriously. But I read about the photo with Ghislaine Maxwell. So I guess they were at a Vanity Fair party and they were just there and he was next to her. And so they took a photo or whatever. And they're like, oh, you were photoed with her. Like, why were you photoed with her? And he was like, why the fuck was she invited to a Vanity Fair party?
Yeah.
So it's like, she was there, so we took a picture. Like, you invited her. I'm so tired of my throat fucking up.
I know that's why I didn't get the M&Ms, because I was like, it's already feeling a little scratchy. All I need is this peanuts to be rubbing up against my throat.
I'm not even
peanuts rubbing. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't like peanuts rubbing.
God.
Shit. Okay. As for Elon Musk, his truck name and cost, I looked into it because I was talking all kinds of shit, right? Well, I mean, it's so stupid. I would never buy one.
Yeah.
But it's called the Cybertruck. And the
Cybertruck.
the base price is only $39,900. I said $200,000, which obviously I really didn't think it cost that much, but I didn't think it was so affordable either. It has a stainless steel body and can go up to 500 miles on the electrical charge. Like, that's That's amazing.
It's pretty
500
fucking cool.
fucking miles?
Yeah.
At the unveiling of the Cybertruck, they hit it with a sledgehammer and there was no damage. So it's like they're saying it was like bulletproof or whatever. But while showing the strength of the glass, head of design, Franz von Holzhausen.
That sounds like Millhouse
Van Houten. Threw a metal ball at the windshield, which shattered it on impact.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Was it a fluke? No, because Elon did the same thing to the back window with the same results. So go ahead and beat the shit out of your truck. Just wear protective goggles while you drive, just in case you hit a bird. Okay, so let's redo it. Date, marry, kill.
I was going to say, man, in honor of this conversation, I think we should redo it.
Yeah, okay. So, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Go.
Okay, I would...
Now all this information that we know.
I would date... What's his name? No, what's his name? Bill Gates. I would date Bill Gates because why not? Wine and dine me.
I was going to say I date Bill Gates too, because if I'm dating Bill Gates, that means I work at Microsoft and have a really good job.
I was gonna say, I mean...
Guaranteed.
And if he's cool with being like there and you know what I mean? Also, like I said, I don't think that there's something wrong with like coworkers working together. Like you
Do you mean dating?
I mean dating. Yeah.
That's kind of the point.
Coworkers dating. I don't see the crime in it. I mean, mind you, if I were younger, if I were like underage and he were hitting on me, I would definitely be like, bro, you know what I mean? But yeah, I would date him because I think he's fun, and I wouldn't marry him anymore because I feel like he just got a lot of time on his hands to be hitting on a lot of women. When
Also,
you're
what kind of fucking clauses is he gonna put in your prenuptial agreement?
Oh yeah.
Every Thursday, I get to go suck on fucking Lisa's tits. She gave me bad
goosey,
pussy, but
okay. And then I think I would marry Elon.
yeah,
Just because it's good for like our
environment.
Yeah.
500 miles on a fucking your electric Cybertruck.
Yeah. And then
And then the cool part is if you ever like go into Britney Spears mode and shave your head, once you hit that window with the umbrella, it's just gonna fucking smash. Fuck your Cybertruck.
well, I mean, if I'm married to him, I would hope that mine is bulletproof. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
There would be things in my prenup that I would be like, hello, my truck, throw stuff at it before we get married. I want to make sure that it's legit. And then I would still kill Jeff Bezos because fuck that guy.
Yeah, I switched it all. Oh, well. Yeah, because I switched it all up because whatever, but I agree.
Similar to me?
All the same this
Okay,
time.
great.
All the same.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is dead just because, like we said, he sucks.
Yeah.
And then Elon Musk, I would now
But-
marry
but hold
him
on.
because...
Jeff, I still love Amazon. I just dislike you.
Yeah. Well, didn't he sell Amazon?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I think he
He's, like, no longer
sold it, but
CEO.
he owns something else. And I was like, really? He owns that? I don't know what it was. But yeah, I'd marry Elon Musk because, I mean, as of right now, he hasn't cheated on anybody.
Yeah.
So, winner, winner.
And have you seen his baby? She's really cute.
Is it? I haven't seen. I saw when it when it was born, but I haven't seen any recent pictures.
I saw a picture recently because he was on like SNL, and
Oh yeah, I keep meaning to go watch that because it's on Hulu. So I
Yeah.
always wait for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I
I-
go back and watch it. Right now, I'm on the one that has Nick Jonas.
I liked it. He's a snacky, like some people would say. But I saw him. I saw a picture of him and his like baby mama, and she was just like dressed like a regular person. Like she had no makeup on and her hair up in a ponytail. She's actually really pretty. Like pictures that I've seen of her, like all I don't know.
Yeah, when she's just
Yeah,
out and
I'm
about,
like,
she
oh,
looks
you're-
weird, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. I mean, they go together. Like I see it, it's great, but I've never seen
But
her.
their baby's so cute.
Well, shit.
I mean, I would like to tell you the name, but I don't think it's a thing. XOMLOP.
2579.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that's it.
All right, well, I'm glad we had the opportunity without a prenup to do all this. Ciao.
Bye.